Okay, my friends, welcome to WRC Generations. This came out last year, and it's Kylotonns' last released game. And the reason why we're talking about today is because this is what TDSC's physics could possibly be like. And I mean, it's incredible, man. Let's see, I'm gonna show you all the physics, driving around, and this is why, man. Like, I'm excited. We know that TDSC is gonna be getting sim-like physics, so this is something of what we could be getting. And honestly, except I would assume to be tuned more for like road cars. But the wheel support obviously in TDU is going to be incredible, and we haven't gotten an open world game with proper wheel support in all honesty from what I can remember. I mean, I won't say Forza's wheel support is the best. And hold on, can we drift around this? Yes, we can. I'm doing this video in one take. I'm surprised I am, to be honest. It feels really, really good on the wheel. Obviously, the only issue that I have is that the camera is kind of made for WRC, and obviously, if you play WRC games, you'll know that that kind of makes sense. But well, let's go straight down the road, because we're in the Kylotonns open world map in WRC. Yes, they made an open world map in this game. Only is what I'd like to assume is that they did it so that they can practice for test drive Unlimited Solar Crown. But you'll notice that sometimes the camera will do a bit of weird things when you're driving realistically, like you should, and not how you would normally drive in a WRC game. You can see that if I turn a bit, the camera makes sense, but I would assume the camera wouldn't be like this in test drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Nonetheless, you have progressive grip feeling. I don't even need to go on about the physics. I mean, you guys have probably watched my videos of me play not only WRC Generations, but WRC 10 and even WRC 9. All of those iterations, the wheel support and the physics were really good in my opinion. Except the only thing they've changed is it's gotten better. And here we have some dynamic rain weather. Trees move in the rain. Let's see if we can. Oh, I'm definitely butchering that. Yeah, we're hitting on that rock. Nope. We somehow saved it. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of you guys are excited for TDSC because not only is the map going to be good, but we're going to have physics to match. And hold on, there you go, nice little corner drift there. In the rain too, of course. Let's see, oh, we got some more corners. Let's see if I can do some nice. Don't hit. It's okay, we'll take those, we'll take those. But for the first time, we're getting an open world game with physics that are supposed to be more sim-like. Hold on, can I... I mean, look at that transfer, and we're still... This game is so much fun, man. The thing is, I've been starting to play... Oh, hold on, can I... I didn't save it. But I've been starting to play WRC Generations a lot, except instead of doing the actual stages, I decided to do a little bit of open world gameplay, which is probably what Kylotonns didn't expect someone to do. But yeah, I'm here, and I'm here often. Here we go, third gear. I can't really keep it much longer than that. And well, let's see what I can do on this corner. There you go. This is why I am so excited for TDSC, man. Imagine spinning around Hong Kong Island, going through all the tight roads, because these roads are actually decently tight, in fact. If I go in here, you guys can see the road's space isn't that much. And this is what I'd expect for a test drive Unlimited Solar Crown, man. These tight roads, be able to navigate them. Whoops, that was a total misshift. And of course, we know that there's going to be rain tires in TDSC as well, based on the first newsletter that we got. Hold on, can I do a little... There we go. The thing is, I don't really think I'm that good in games like this. It's just that the force feedback, it makes the physics so predictable on wheel. If you think you're sliding, it's pretty easy to... Hold on, let's see what we get here. No, I did that poorly. But the physics, honestly, so predictable in this game. I have zero worry. I think, honestly, the two things people shouldn't be worried for in TDSC is the physics and the map. Both of which have blown me out of, like, my idea of what this game could possibly be. Because if you think about it, the map already has more road than Ibiza. It's going to be the biggest modern open world racing game map. And here we go, some more little drifts around. Put that, we'll hit the sign and we'll hit the building. It's all good, it's all good. Now there's a little drift around spot here. I don't know how good I am here, but let's see. before we decide to do some off-roading. Whoops. Now I'll call this the drift park. Let's see. And you guys are gonna see why. I like to try and fit between these little cans. I'm not really that good, but oh, we're just gonna drive over one. All good. Now, by the way, one thing I want to also mention, in the interior, we should probably go outside so you guys can see it more, but you can see that the actual driver animations are really good. Now, you can tell that the wheel isn't my favorite. You can see that that is a full rotation for the wheel. And being honest, it's not something I want to see in TDSC. I'd love to at least have 640-degree animation, 540, but I think a lot of you guys are going to ask for 900, and that's the sweet spot. If we can get 900-degree steering animation in this game, by all means. But of course, you even have the accelerator. You can see it moves it. The brake also works. You could just about kind of see it. You can see it moving. Yeah, there you go. The bottom of the screen. And when you shift, oh, we're not gonna see that. Well, yeah, you can't really see it but shifting animations are there, and handbrake is too. You're not gonna see that either, but he's pressing the handbrake right now. But yeah, they have that all in the game. If I press, there you go. You guys can see. So all that's there. Now, paired with that, if we get some proper interior animations, man, we are in for a fun ride in Tales Driver the Missile Crown. But let's talk about the dirt physics, because that's also where Kylotonns do pretty damn well. Okay, so here we are. Welcome, guys, to Portugal. Now, the hybrid system, believe it or not, was actually meant for TDSC. However, if you guys do recall, in WRC, they recently made the change to hybrid vehicles this season. So Kylotonns obviously had to be like, okay, well, let's just take the system from TDSC and put it in this game. So that would lead me to believe that obviously hybrid cars like the P1, the 918 Spider, the LaFerrari, and obviously a ton of other vehicles, I expect them to have a proper hybrid system. And you can tell it actually works in WRC Generations. You can tell when the car is using its power, and there's 3 different map modes, by the way, depending on how you decide to use your power. And you can tell between all 3 what the differences of each. And hold on, I'm surprised I'm doing this very well. This stage isn't the easiest, but it is the most beautiful. And of course, you have dynamic weather on, something that has also been confirmed for TDSC, along with a day and night cycle, but that part was kind of obvious. Let's see. Damn, I'm actually doing pretty I'm doing pretty well, man. This part is one of the hardest parts, but it looks stunning. If I just go on the outside, you can just about see some of the other hills in the background behind all of the rain. And hold on, we gotta make sure I brake. No crashes on this stage. Can I do that? No. I guess we'll count that one. But as you guys can see, we're about to get up to why I love this part. Behind us would be the sun, and when you stare at it in the rain, it is incredible. But the physics, oh, there's just a crashed car there. The physics on dirt as well are there to match the incredible physics on asphalt. And if you set up your wheel right, this game is a ton of fun. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, but... And of course, you have toggleable wipers, something that I believe has been confirmed for TDSC as well. Along with lights, I'd like to assume it could be toggleable as well, since you could toggle your lights in this game too. And your wipers, I do wish the for TDSC though, the rain animation on the windshield is a lot more prevalent. So then, you know, you actually have a reason to use your wipers. Let's just do this little turn here, and look at that. This is why I love this game. Some of the open areas, and the thing is, like, Hong Kong Island is gonna look so much. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm looking at the sun, I'm looking at the road. We got this though. I'm actually surprised. I'm probably doing a lot better. This might actually be one of my best times on this stage ever. Surprised I really haven't crashed. You can tell, man, like Hong Kong Island, especially since, in all honesty, the recent screenshots look night and day difference between what Kylotonns have done in this game to where they are now with the KT engine. And that's really good to hear, man, because these are things we want to see. Improvement from a studio over, if you think about it, how long they've had the license for. They've done a lot, because it's a yearly release, and you can't really do, and yeah, listen, some people can disagree. Oh, some people are gonna disagree with you, but that's the downside to having yearly releases. Like games like FIFA, of course, which You know me, man. I used to be a huge FIFA fan, but games are on yearly releases, man. You can't really expect much, depending on like what features they add and what features they do, because it makes sense, man. You have a year to basically upgrade the game, and you don't want to do too much. You don't want to be too ambitious because you have a yearly release. So sometimes when games take 2 years off, which is what Kylotonns actually did between, if I remember correctly, WRC 7 and 8, night and day difference between those two. I forgot what year it was they took a 2-year break on this game, but they did pretty well on it, honestly. So there's that. But you gotta remember, Test Drive the Soul Crown being the way it is, obviously not a yearly release, there's gonna be a ton more upgrades compared to their previous game, and we've already seen it with the KT engine. The lighting is different and so much more. But I just want to point out again, man, how predictable the wheel physics are in this game. Hold on, can I do this right? Yep. No, I didn't do that one right. I thought I'd have that. Nope. Well, not gonna lie, personally, I think Test Drive Solar Crown is gonna be well sorted, guys, because we've already seen a lot of the features so far, and I have nothing to disagree about so far. And that's coming from someone who originally thought and wanted Tenerife as a map for Test Drive Solar Crown. Like, I wanted the creme de la creme of massive maps, and I've honestly come to terms with having Hong Kong Island. In fact, I've come to more than terms, because that game, being honest, Hong Kong Island, that map is pretty insane. And the thing is, you're not gonna know unless you actually look at the map yourself. I mean, if you just look at the area, you're gonna have no idea, and it's gonna look really depressing seeing Hawaii's area, and then, oh, I just about saved that though. Going to Hawaii and looking at its area, and then seeing Hong Kong Island's area. Looking at the numbers, I'm not gonna lie to you, they do look depressing. But looking at what the value is in both the maps, you're gonna be, in my opinion, you should be probably a lot more happy that Hong Kong Island is here. And like I said, it could very well be the best open world. That sun looks incredible. Oh, am I gonna crash this? Hope not. We're good. The sun peeking through the trees right now in golden hour, man. This is stuff I can't wait to see in TDC. By the way, it is in dawn, by the way. I didn't choose evening, but bam. And there we go. Just like that, we've completed the off-road stage. But I want to actually go back to the free roam area, except test out the Alpine A1110. Now, by the way, one thing I forgot to mention is one thing I do love about WRC Generations is that you can actually change all of the cameras in this game. As you can see, we have driver, the dashboard you can change, bonnet. Every single camera is editable, which is pretty nice to see. I mean, this is what I have for the settings as the chase cam, because it's kind of different when you're trying to play a WRC game as a road racing game. So you might need to change the camera a bit so it doesn't look as weird. But once you do, you have that there. And of course, you have camera shake you can adjust and all that type of stuff. But here it is. You can see that if we change the shifter, is he? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man, welcome to the free roam area. Now, this is actually pretty big. I don't really show you guys the entire area. And look at these pops, man. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna drift this? I guess so. It's actually really predictable, man. Kind of reminds me of TD1 in all honesty. Obviously, again, the camera is kind of a bit weird when you're trying to do quick little shift turns like that. So you're not really gonna get the full effect, and it's gonna kind of throw you off, but it makes sense for a WRC game to have the camera like this. Some more little drifts, and we're going to the forest. Yes, we are. Yep. Luckily, we hit the back, so, oh, yeah, and there's your damage. One thing I think a lot of people are gonna be interested in is the damage in TDSC. No idea what that's gonna be like, because obviously, WRC, it makes sense to have damage like this. I mean, you can really damage your car in WRC Generations visually. I mean, don't forget, we do have gas stations, which is where we'll be able to fix our vehicle's damage. And hold on, here we go. Nice little drift. I think there's gonna be a turn coming up. Let's see if we can make this one. Yeah, this one right here. I'm just gonna do a quick little flick. Nope. And I ended up just damaging the car more. That's not what I really wanted. Now, one thing I want to mention that's in the test area, and I don't really recall where exactly it is, but somewhere here there's fog. Now, it's worth noting that fog isn't in any stage, no matter what time, no matter what weather. You don't see fog at any of the WRC stages. It's only present here. it's in a forest, which, if you guys might remember, I think this test area is literally what KT used to practice some stuff for TDSC, because fog is something that we saw in some of the screenshots in TDSC. Fog is something that is present on Hong Kong Island, so here are all the bumps in the road that you're gonna love on Hong Kong Island, man. I can't wait. Nice little... This game will bring a smile to your face every time you play it, man. The physics on wheel are impressive. And the one thing I'm missing now is a Logitech Direct Drive wheel, which I definitely need to get before TDSC releases. And I'm definitely... we're just gonna have to... We tried, okay, we tried. And it's so crazy because even in this wheel, I still feel like all the different roads, and it feels good, man. I mean, half the time, a good wheel, no matter what you do, depending on how developers implement the actual force feedback and its features, you're never really gonna get the true potential out of your wheel. And no open world game, like in all honesty, bro, there isn't any open world game out right now. I don't say Assetto Corsa because that's not open world. I don't say BMG either. That's not an open world racing game. It's a sandbox. But all those games, honestly, guys, like, there's no real support. And that's why I'm really excited, bro. We never got, like, TDU sounds like, on paper, the game that we've all wanted. We just need to wait for gameplay, which hopefully should come very soon in the summer. Can't wait for that, because I think a lot of, well, not even me, I think a lot of you guys can't wait for that. But hopefully when that comes, man, all will be decided and the hype train will continue on. But if you guys did enjoy, by the way, if you haven't seen already, I did a video covering all the real life locations in Hong Kong. Some beautiful photo pictures, which I'm sure will be in KT's game as well. I can't believe I just saved that. Some more drifting. It's so predictable, this game is. But I'll leave up on the screen a sticker for, and this front end should be very damaged in all honesty, but up on the screen you guys will see something. Go ahead and click on it if you want to see that video. You already know what it is, guys. I'm very happy I'm on this upload streak, and it's gonna stay like this for a long time. You already know what it is. I'm NextLevel, and I'm out, guys. Peace.